The Silent Morgue. Description: you are called towards the basement room in which the corpses of past sacrifices are enshrined. That doesn't sound spooky. What are you talking about? It is said that the eerie statues represent the sacrifices, and that one is created for each. There seems to be countless statues standing in the underground maze you became lost in. Are they friend or foe? So, oh my. Alright, there's some malicious spirits going on through here, so there's statues and other things to play off here. And we're going to some sort of underground shrine with statues, which are all supposed to represent people that were sacrificed. Well, let's go pick this up. The radio seems to be receiving some strong will from somewhere. Strong will. Interesting. And that made everything go red. Now there's a statue blocking the way. That's a goddamn skeleton. It's not just a statue. It's like a skeleton enshrined in a statue state. The radio appears to be receiving a strong force from the bronze statue. You mean the one that literally looks like a skeleton? Okay. It stopped moving. Is it safe now? For some reason when everything goes red, the ghosts stop moving? Huh, that's a bit interesting. So, it seems that for some reason, when we have this red state, the ghosts stop moving and the statues respond strongly to it. Probably because the statues are supposed to be where the sacrifices are. So maybe since this radio is interacting so strongly to this ghost, the ghost that the statue is embedded to is now disabled. Because their soul, or I guess that they're tied to their skeletons being tied to the statues. So since it's red right now, and since I interact with that statue, it'd say okay to just bypass it. Interesting. Yeah, okay, there I was gonna say there is a ghost wandering down there, but I kinda see your statue, so maybe I can interact with the statue? Hopefully this is her statue. Yeah, this is her statue. When I get next to one of the statues, it disables the ghost. Huh. So these skeleton statue things are actually a saving grace in this case. Because they freeze the ghost. Interesting. I was seeing if there was anything up here, but it doesn't seem to be. They have very similar ghost sounds to Non-Ashino game. It's just a mental note still, though. This game has kind of interesting things twisted with its mechanics. Down here I go. Now what is this on the ground? Looks like the same things the statues are made out of. Oh, okay, okay. Didn't realize there was something behind me. Should I be concerned that ghost is just getting up right now? Looks like a torture room. This isn't a mirror, it's like a glass thing. Well, I think it's safe to get to that door. I hope it's safe to get to that door. Someone's note. It's not working. I've done as much as I can to hide the girl, but there's nothing more I can do besides leave this place. Huh. If someone sees this, please tell Black, my son, that I'm sorry. I wasn't a very good parent. Huh. So was that the dad of Black? Interesting. There's a ghost there that's also not being malicious. And newspapers that litter everywhere here. I'm kind of getting into this game, I really am. Seems interesting to me. Let's cross on through. Up here we go. Up, down, all around. Two different ways to go. Left or right. They both seem like they might lead to the same thing. Let me check that. Never mind, that's a dead end. I check. More things to cross-check. This seems fine. There is some bodies buried here. I'm guessing this is the process that's turning the bodies into the statues. Like, this is probably a person's carcass that's going to be turned to a statue. But yeah. Let me cross over this way. Oh! It's probably... Oh, they actually grabbed me. Okay. I was like, oh, should I run by them? They can grab you even when they're on the ground. Good to know. See the blood that they fall out of now. I think it says run. Okay, that's bad. Notice to workers. If you are chased by the dead, hide yourself in this tunnel and wait for them to go past. That's what it says. So evidently this society like built itself around these shrine ghost things, because there's a notice to workers, ghost attack sign. But also earlier we saw the whole thing saying it's like, caution, when working here, just be aware that there's sacrifices that'll probably attack you, so this is just run. So apparently people, I can just imagine the people that used to work on this job is like, oh, you know, my job isn't that bad, but it's kind of annoying because ghosts keep on attacking us. You know, just the dead rise and just don't like what we do. It's got its pros and cons, though. Pros and cons. You know, ghosts are maybe better than sneaky, larky businessmen. Oh, the statue saved me. Okay. From Larky, silly old ghost. Why don't those guys finish the projects? Those damn ghosts again. That's it. It's the whole business economy being dealing with these ghosts. Okay, open the door, please. Activate, you beautiful skeleton. The skeleton's moving towards me. Skeleton, this is more closer than I'd ever like to have seen you. 4 statues. Whose was the strong will that saved you? Perhaps they are 4 dead victims from long ago who have taken an interest in you. Yeah, sorry, boss, but the ghosts are going on strike. They refuse to move until we answer their demands. They want a proper burial, not just have their skeletons put up in bronze monument statues. Well, that's unfortunate, because we're not taking those statues down. Still, though. And thus we unlock the next campaign. Yep. So, actually, I don't think that one unlocked any of the campaigns. See, I don't think that one unlocked anything. Though we did learn about spooky, scary skeletons. Give me a second to click on this. So we're done with that one. There's only one more layer chapter we can do right now, so let's do that one. And this one will in fact unlock a story, so that's good to know. Okay. Let's do it. You ready for this? The last one we haven't unlocked. There's the one that's locked that we can't do right now, and it's not going to unlock this, so yeah. I'm just imagining the founding father ghost of a company bugging the current CEO. Let's choose right through this. This is called Prison of Time. Description: you find yourself in a prison somewhere that bears faint traces of having been lived in. So it's going to be a faintly lived in prison. A strong, musty smell. The firm, cold floor against your cheek. When you awoke, you were trapped in an unfamiliar cell. The girl's eyes were sad, and this is what all it said. The girl's eyes were sad, as though she had been betrayed by the world. Huh. Some stuff left around here, so obviously we're gonna look it through all this. We are, in fact, in a prison cell. Well, sure, first of all, there's... At least they gave us a toilet, I guess. No toilet paper, though, so maybe not. Let's read you. Someone's note. Life with the girl was so much fun. But I guess she herself never really forgot about her sister. Oh dear. Seeing her crying by herself in the middle of the night was so painful. Oh. There's a little girl entering. I think this is her saying, Uncle betrayed us. Don't run away, sis. This is the only place for us. That's what she's saying. The only place for us. Oh dear. Well, she's leaving again. This game has some surprising diversity. I wasn't really expecting this much diversity. Oh, there she's locked us in a cell again. Actually, I think she might have also just right there. Oh, what? Oh. Why are there eyeballs there? Sis? Let's see, sis? You're too hungry to move, right? I brought you something yummy. Human eyeball? Oh. Eyeballs and teeth? Oh, this is her saying the line that she had originally said, saying, Uncle betrayed us, don't run away, sis, this is the only place for us, that she had said previously when she brought me the stuff. Sis, you're too hungry to move, right? I brought you something yummy. And she just said when she brought those teeth, Sis, you've had nothing but water for so long. I brought you something nice to eat. So that is where we are currently. Uncle betrayed us, we can't leave. Unfortunate. Teeth are rich in calcium, I hear. Oh dear. Here she comes. What are you gonna bring for me now? Sis, I want you to get better or bigger. I brought you something nice to eat. What did you bring me now? More eyeballs. Well, you know, I guess nice and strong. I'm not gonna judge her. I'm totally judging her. Oh, she's walking away. She left the doors open. Oh, never mind. I think I lost. Oh, hi! Hola? You haven't eaten anything. You're not my sister. Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. I think we were supposed to escape. Okay, I think I see my window of opportunity to escape this time, too. And this is her delivering us something good to eat again. So she leaves us some delicious, delectable eyeballs. She really glows blue. Ignore the fact I'm staying right next to the door, girl. I'm gonna escape. My chance has come. There's a door out of here. Let me take it, and then yai. So many twists and turns. Gotta go down the narrow stairways. There's a ghost in here. So I need to not go faster than her. Well, this is fun. Let's play Congo. Girl, please move. I'll never forgive you. I think she was saying, I hate you, uncle. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Don't go, sis. Don't go. Maybe she said something else there. Maybe that was a failure. I'm gonna try again. Yeah, I think that was a failure case. Ignore me. Opening up the cell door. Give her time. Maybe there's a way I could just back the fuck out before this ghost catches me. I'm gonna try just going forward one more time. Now she's a little bit farther ahead. I think I could go backwards if I really tried. Okay, yeah, I just got too close to her last time. Play this carefully. Ignore me, ghosty. I think I'm okay. Let's get to the top then. So I just got too close last time. Little girl don't like it when somebody's close to her. This ghost is still coming, though. Might as well open up this door. Some form of room. Oh, they're like beams. This really reminds me of a room from Fatal Frame 1. Just gotta balance on my Wii balance board nicely. Girl's over there. Let's cross one forward. Which way would be better? That leads to a dead end. So this way would obviously be better. She's kind of just standing there. It looks like maybe I can avoid her. Moving forward. Hi. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm just balancing here. I think maybe I got caught. I'll never forgive you. I hate you, Uncle. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Oh, okay. Never mind that. And not go back. Uh-oh. 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 There's the way out. I don't know how this worked. But I made it. I'm waddling. You don't understand how hard I'm waddling. Made it. Well, that was a bit silly. Moving from there. Can I just book it? I'll never forgive you. Is that what I finally said? What? Well, there's only a few lines in this chapter that's translated, and I think I've already said them. Basically, she'll say it. I think I got caught by her. She'll say at some point, I'll never forgive you, and I hate you, Uncle. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Don't go, sis. Don't go. There's a phone going off. I think this is her saying that I hate you, Uncle. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Don't go, sis. Don't go. I think it's her finally saying that. The other lines weren't translated, so let me pick this one up. This note is another thing that's actually surprisingly not translated. There's a few things untranslated in this chapter, but some note which is untranslated. Unfortunately. But there is this phone over here we can pick up, obviously. Playing a musical jingle tune. When you left the cell, she seemed to be superimposing someone on you. The memory of the mobile phone the girl entrusted to you. What kind of story is hidden within? What kind of story is hidden within, indeed. And now we're going to unlock the first chapter of the Black story. Yeah! First chapter of Black unlocked. And there you go. So, now that we've played all the later chapters we can play right now, there's evidently one more, but we don't have it unlocked right now, so yeah. We're gonna move on and play a good old blues story. You mean to play this game as it was originally intended, with the Wii balance board? It's gonna... is what it is. So far, it's controlling... Okay, so people were telling... Okay, people weren't telling me specifically, but people were saying online, it's like, oh yeah, Night of the Sacrifice, don't recommend you play it, because, you know, it's hard. The controls with emulating a Wii remote for this game are weird, and, you know, it's not worth playing if you can't understand the text. But because we can understand the text, I can kind of see why, because this game seems pretty story-heavy. I probably wouldn't be enjoying it as much if I didn't understand what the fuck they were talking about so far. But because I'm starting to get more into the stories thus far. But the controls don't seem that complicated to me via emulation. I'm basically almost 100% controlling it with the mouse. I just right-click to move forward. I left-click to interact with something or turn off my flashlight. I click the middle mouse button to turn around, do a 180 spin. And when the phone rings, I press Q. And if I want to walk backwards, I press down on my arrow keys. With my setup, that's just how I'm playing. It's not very complex, but yeah. And if I want to run, I just tap the right mouse button over and over again. Still though, I'm liking it thus far though. Let's go on to the next, to the first real main character story, because so far we've been doing all the later chapters. And apparently we won't unlock the last later chapter until much later in the game, so... yeah. But we've unlocked all the campaigns. I'm assuming when I press this button, it's gonna like show me a campaign select type of thing. Let's do it. Yeah, this is it. This is Blue's story. See how there's 5 different chapters? Then we have Yellow's story. Then we have Black's story. And then there is a... I don't know what story that is, actually. Is it like the final story? Probably. But so we can see everything's locked except for the first chapters of Blue, Yellow, and Black. And probably Blue, Yellow, and Black stories will unlock their chapters as you know we play through them. So, yeah. We ready to do this? I like this game so far. I really do. I think if this game continues doing what it's doing to the quality that's doing it, and if it has a good story that wraps everything together, out of all of the casual horror games, as I call them, that came out through the period, Nanashi no Game, 2, The Calling, and I've not played You on the Grudge, but I don't think it's going to overtake them, then this might end up being my favorite of them. Given that I also really did like Nanashi no Game and Nanashi no Game 2, and I did actually like The Calling as well. But, yeah. We'll see what I think, though. And see what it demonstrates itself as. Let's go to the... I might be preemptively praising the game. Maybe when I go through all these chapters, maybe the game's going to end up being very repetitive, and I've already been introduced to every mechanic and trick the game has. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Like, maybe all the final chapters just already showed me all the game's tricks. Like, all the things that it has up its sleeve. Hope that's not true, because otherwise we've played through 5.5 chapters so far, and we still got another 16 chapters to play through, so yeah. Let's see how this goes through. Thanks for watching the video. I'd very much appreciate if you take a moment to consider donating to my Patreon, which I am using to try and make this more of a livelihood, not just for missed game videos, but little games to make my own time, and to bring different types of videos to the channel. You can find the link for my Patreon in the description below, or in the video, obviously. If you'd be interested in seeing me recording gameplay videos and doing other things live, I stream quite regularly and record almost all my gameplay over at a site called Hitbox TV on my channel. You can also see that in the video currently. Hope you enjoyed the video, and adieu.